Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking at OBS. I was worried my microphone wouldn't be working tonight, but it is, so that's good. All is well. Hooray. Yeah, good evening. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm not gonna say the same thing for the fifth week in a row. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I had one different song in there this today for the pre-stream music. I've been wanting to put more jazz in my pre-stream playlist, but I'm so terrifyingly worried. So terrified and worried. I don't know. I'm so terrified of what music YouTube will and won't like copyright strike me on. So yeah. But yes, hello, happy Friday. So let's see who's here. So we've got SMF Fan, hello to you. Battle Cats, hello to you. Mario Simpson, hello to you. And SK Void, hello to you. So yeah, we're gonna be playing more Thousand Year Door tonight. I've got a couple things something I did before the stream started. Is I actually made a proper technical difficulties screen. So now, if anything screws up and anything goes wrong, now it'll look good instead of not looking good. But I'll pop that out and I'll put this down the taskbar again. There we go. So yeah. Sorry. So tonight we're getting back into Thousand Year Door. We're diving into chapter 3, which if you've played the game before, you know is a bit of a repetitive chapter, but a very fun chapter. And I think it's going to be a good time. As always, if there's any, I'm still kind of, what's the phrase? I'm still working out the kinks and whatnot. If there's any audio problems, if I'm too loud, if the game's too quiet, as always, please feel free to let me know, and I will try to sort it out as quickly as I can. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well today. It's another cold day. It's winter, As can't there we go. Can't start the stream without error messages. It's illegal to start the stream without error messages. Let me just check the audio settings in OBS. Again, I did have the game down a little quiet. Maybe I'll put it up a little louder. If it's too quiet, again, as always, let me know. Though it does look like it's pretty good. I'm going to put it there. If that's too quiet, let me know. If you can barely hear me, that's not good. But if you can barely hear the game, that's also not good. Because I want you to be able to hear the game, because this game is wonderful and has wonderful music. It's not even showing up in OBS. So, oh, there it is. I'm going to turn that up a bit. What I should really do is I should really put a limiter, because I have a limiter currently on my voice. I should really put a limiter on the game as well. Also, it's happened again where your name is in chat, you're in Cyrillic, and you have put in something into the chat that is incoherent. Please, I'm gonna leave you alone. But if you don't go to that person's channel, just in case that might be a bot or it might be something bad. I'm sorry if you're not, but yeah. I didn't save last week, did I? Did I save at the end of last week's stream? I guess I didn't. Well, we're watching this cutscene again. That's fine. Listen, it's fine. Now, my little Mario, it's Crystal Star time. That lets me warm up my Flurry voice that I'm not going to use as much because Flurry's not going to be out that much this chapter. I've decided against having my apple cider during the stream today, just because I don't want to have a sticky mouth to be to poorly deliver dialogue with. So I'm just not having it. Yeah. thankfully, I'm not too broken up about not saving at the end of last week's stream, because I'm pretty sure we did this, and then we talked to Frankly, and then we left. Or rather, then the stream ended. So, she kind of does look like Ludwig. She has the same hair. Same kind of hairstyle, and it's purple, which is close to being blue, so I see it. Good eye level. Oh, mercy me, the next crystal star has made an entrance. My. But correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that up in the sky? What does that mean? I love Mario's voice clips in this game. Mario does such little talking here, but when he does speak, it's gold.
That means that beneath this town, the thousand-year-old ruins remain intact.
Let's see. 60% of my HHHB OC. He has 3 forms. Gonna take some time. Nice. Still on whip. Nice. You'll have to show that to me when it's done, because I'm interested. Color me interested.
And that the door's seal has been shut for 1,000 years by the crystal stars.
Yeah, it's like weird because she's got like Wendy's lips. Flurry is this weird mashup of Koopaling designs. And she even has like the bracelets that Wendy has. Does Wendy have a necklace? She did in the cartoon. In the Mario 3 cartoon, she did, I think. I've never analyzed Flurry's design this deeply before, but now that I'm looking at her, I'm like, huh, she does look a lot like 2 other Mario characters.
In order to open that seal, we have to muster the power of all the crystal stars.
Perhaps I'm just a bit daft, but why would they want to seal the treasure away at all? Do they fear thieves and brigands? If not, then what?
No, that's not...
Not what? I love how Flurry's so high off the screen there that the text bubble doesn't even bother to attach a tail to her mouth.
I don't know!
Mamma mia. Oh, frankly, please.
I'm sorry. I know that the treasure was sealed around the time the town was destroyed, but the problem is no one's even sure what caused... no one's even sure what it was that caused the town's demise. All that's written is, darkness stole the sky and the catalysm rained down. I must research this more. Assuming we'll just make well, you know the saying.
I said it last week. I'm not saying it again this week. Oh, yes. How inappropriate. E-rating. You know how it is. In any case, what about the location of the crystal star that's floating on the map?
Very interesting. Perhaps it's pointing to the floating town of Glitzville. There's a stunning arena there. Where great warriors engage in furious battles. Ostensibly, families go there on vacation to lounge and enjoy the fights, but behind the scenes, the richest people in the world wager on the bouts.
A floating city, you say? So are we just supposed to sprout wings and fly there, darling? Do tell. You're a wind spirit, Flurry. This should not be just float. You're floating right now. Just go. You can do it. Mario's got the paper plane ability. All Mario has to do is stand on a paper plane panel, turn into a paper plane, and then have Flurry, like, guide Mario up there with the wind. And we don't have to go through all this ticket nonsense with the Piantas.
A special blimp flies there. It departs from Rogueport several times a day. The problem is getting a seat. The only way to get a ticket is to go through certain channels.
Oh, that sounds exciting. A little on the seedy side. Show me the way.
I don't know, but I guess we don't have much of a choice. Word on the street is all tickets go through Don Pianta on the west side. Head west from Rogueport's main plaza, and you'll reach the west side of town. That part of town is under the control of Don Pianta, the Pianta Syndicate head. Apparently, Don Pianta makes pretty regular jaunts over to Glitzville.
I like the sound of this Don Pianta fellow. I cannot wait to meet him.
It may sound easy, but he's a syndicate boss, folks. The rumors about him are scary. And Don Pianta's recluse. Just getting an audience with him will be difficult.
Alright, so we've got our goal set out for us. We gotta go meet the Don. Luigi has... Oh, guys, we get a new Luigi story because this is a new chapter. There's a couple star pieces and secrets we can get now that we have the ground pound. I don't know if there's anything back here, but it's worth a check anyway. I already got that one. Oh, and we can get the contact lens now, which we actually do need to progress to get to the west side. I'm gonna save, which is what I didn't do last week. Good job, Gideon. I think the first star piece we can get now is down here in the harbor. There might be one around here. There is not. Though, remember this guy here. Don't forget about him. We're gonna come back. I need 73 more coins. And then we're gonna come back and talk to this guy, and he's gonna make us a millionaire. For now, we're gonna avoid him for now. But let's go talk to Luigi. Let's see what Luigi's up to. Let's see what's going on with him.
Well, I went to Rumble Bump Volcano and got myself a marvelous compass apiece. It was an incredible quest. There was a danger and all sorts of adventuring. It was a pretty nutso, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. Yeah. Hey, sounds good to me. Which part of the story do you want to hear, bro? A Rumble Bump Volcano. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. As soon as my ship docked on the Pudding continent, I set out for the volcano. To reach my destination, I spent several days fording through dense jungle. Scary beasts were all over. More than once I thought I was done for, bro. I may have screamed a bit to scare them off, you know, but as fate would have it, a blooper named Bluey heard me shriek and found me in the town. Bluey was on a journey of his own, but he joined me after healing my tail. Now Bluey's a madman, absolute mad lad. Back in his hometown, they call him the White Torpedo. Yeah, he's a tough guy. Anyway, he helped me fight to the Rumble Bump Volcano. This place was all about the bubbling lava pools and heat that make the sun sweat. And the place was lousy with evil traps designed to protect the compass piece. The scariest one of all was this gigantic 100-foot tall statue that stomped around. Now the weakness of this giant statue, bro, was a red gem on its forehead. Now I can jump high, but not high enough to reach this thing by a long shot. So I came up with this plan for Bluey to hit the weak spot. All you, man, I said. I waited for a pause in the statue's movements and hucked Bluey up there. And a bullseye! And a bullseye! The White Torpedo saved the day. That jewel was whacked. It was a critical hit.
Critical hit?
It was a critical hit and super effective, and that stone statue toppled and crumbled into pieces. Once that was done, it was an easy stroll to the room where the treasure was. Unfortunately, Princess Eclair was nowhere to be found. But I got another piece of the marvelous compass and I put it in the base. Now that the compass pointed west to Plump Belly Village on the Strudel continent. So I set the sails once again and came back here to the rogue part to recharge. That's what happened to me lately, but I'll be heading back out soon.
Oh?
If you want to hear what I've been up to, just come find me, okay? I'll be around.
Now let's get Bluey's side of the story.
Hey there, I'm Bluey, and this guy's a total liar. Don't listen to him. Yeah, this story, right?
Should I give Bluey like the kind of voice because he's a blooper? Let's do that.
Hey there,
I can't. Never mind. I can do that for like television from Chibi Robo, who's like, but I can't do it for actually talking.
You heard his story, right? Well, he did try to throw me, but he completely tripped. And what happens? I end up landing in lava. Lava, man! You think that feels good? Thanks to him, you can stick a fork in me. I'm well done. My pale skin's crispified.
Dude has a farmer's tan like nobody's business.
I'll never forgive this guy. I'm gonna make him pay if it takes my whole lifetime. That's the only reason I'm still hanging around him. You'll pay, Luigi!
Sorry, Bluey. There is a star piece here somewhere. I know it's around here. You know what? Speaking and thinking of Chibi Robo, it's been a very long time. There it is. Since I played that game last, I might consider streaming that game in the future because I love it. I love Chibi Robo. That's honestly like, oh, that game means so much to me. So here's the funny thing about Chibi Robo, right? Chibi Robo is one of those games that's known nowadays for being like super expensive and hard to get. Not to brag. Not to be like, here's what I did. I got my copy for $7. Granted, this was in like 2011, so this was back when this was before it was like a really sought after game. I either got it for $7 or like $14.99. I can't remember. This was back when GameStop actually had GameCube games, and before they brought back GameCube games and would have like 3 of them at a time. Back when they had like a whole shelf of used GameCube games, and yeah, and I remember reading about Chibi Robo in Nintendo Power and being so excited for it and seeing it on the cover. I still have the Chibi Robo Nintendo Power cover. I don't have the issue, but I have the cover from the issue. It says Gonzo Gaming on the front of it. It's got Chibi and Telly on it. It's a very memorable magazine cover for me. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, the only bad thing, right? So you might think, oh wow, you got your copy of Chibi Robo for $7 or $14. You can't remember dollars? That's amazing. There's only one problem, and the reason why I remember so clearly how much I got the game for is because, as it was a game from GameStop, it had the pre-owned sticker on the spine. Here's the problem with how GameStop used to handle their pre-owned stickers. Instead of putting the sticker on the case, they would put the sticker on the insert that goes in the case. So I can't remove that sticker ever. There's just permanently on like the paper insert that the actual cover art is on. I can never remove that sticker because if I do, I will destroy my copy of Chibi Robo's cover, and I really don't feel like making a reproduction insert for it, and it makes me very sad. I don't really care, but it's still like, ugh, you know? It's almost like a fake player's choice label, because it's just this big ugly yellow sticker on the spine.
Hey, hey, ho, I've got all the hottest products right here. Look no further. You got that favored look of a man with some mind for goods. Want to buy something?
So this guy, I forget his name, but he'll occasionally sell different badges and rare items in town, and it's randomized. The list he has is randomized. It reloads every time you exit Rogueport. And let's see, for me, I was lucky. Nintendo Power got me interested, and I picked it up when it was pretty new back in 2006. And thank goodness I did. Those prices now, I know, right? Good for you. That's awesome. I mean, hey, though, I can't complain because the copy I got, A, still had the manual and still had the Nintendo Power insert, which is like, what? Because typically people take those things out and lose them, so I'm just happy that I have them. I don't even care that my box can never be unstickerified. I don't care. But yeah, so this guy, I forget his name. He'll have different items. The W emblem is an item I really want to get later because it makes Mario look like Wario. And then there's a Luigi emblem you can get later. And if you use them together, you look like Waluigi. But I want to save my coins right now, and I don't have 360 coins. So we're going to say no for now.
What? No more shopping? Sorry to hear that, my man. This is a limited time offer.
I send the goods I offer from time to time, so come back real soon, alright?
But yeah, so every time you... I gotta get Flurry out of the party. Every time you enter and exit Rogueport, his stock changes.
Hey, valued customer, your contact lens is in. Please drop in our shop. I'm gonna need 10 coins for that contact lens. Wanna buy, fella?
Thanks, fella. I have played Mario Galaxy. I have it on, I have the box for the Wii version, but I don't actually have the Wii version. But I have it on my Switch, via, via the Super Mario 3D All-Stars. And I actually haven't beaten it. It's one of those games I was really enjoying playing. I never got around to. I didn't get around to finishing Sunshine or 64 on there either, but I mean, those games I've played to death a million times anyway. But yeah, I have played it. It's a very good game. I very much enjoy it. And I really should get back to that. Something I didn't show earlier when we first got blocked by Zesty is she freaking... This woman could play football. Look at her. Ain't nobody getting past her.
Did you bring my contact lens, Mr. Squishy? A contact lens? Oh, sweet relief. Thank you. Finally, the world is crisp and clear again. I can see. Oh, I'm so happy. Be careful from now on. People don't generally like having their stuff stomped on.
So, I played both Galaxy 1 and 2, 100%. I've been wanting to pick up a copy of Galaxy 2. Oh, excuse me. Because since I've played Galaxy 1 and I've really enjoyed what I have played of it so far, I do want to pick up Galaxy 2 at some point. Unfortunately, it's not on Switch, but hey, that's okay. What if Nintendo made a new game of Super Mario Galaxy 3? I don't think they will. Oh, I need to store the Ultra Shroom. I don't think they will make a Galaxy 3. And I question whether or not they'll make an Odyssey 2. I think they'll make an Odyssey 2 before they make a Galaxy 3, but I could definitely see them doing kind of both. Where, because, like, the great thing about Mario games, the 3D Mario games specifically, is that they're always trying to do something interesting and new with them. And so I can definitely see them taking ideas from both of those games. Because they did that with, with Galaxy, where they took ideas from both 64 and from Sunshine, and were like, okay, how can we improve on this? And then even with Odyssey, where they took ideas from 64, from Sunshine, from Galaxy, and put them all together, and then figured out, okay, what's best here, what works, what doesn't work, yada, yada, yada. I could definitely see them doing... I definitely think the next 3D Mario will be the best of both worlds, but I don't think we're going to outright get a Galaxy 3 or an Odyssey 2. And like the thing to remember, that we only got a Galaxy 2 because Nintendo had so many, and they had such a surplus of ideas and concepts and things they wanted to do with Galaxy 1 that they said, you know what, let's just make another one. Let's just use the exact same engine, reuse as much as we can while still making tons of new stuff, and release it. What, that came out 2011, I think. So it came out 3 years later. So they were like, let's go 3 years, make a new one, it'll be great, everyone will love it. And Galaxy 2, from what I've heard, is a certified hood classic. Let's see, I personally prefer Odyssey since I grew up playing 64 and Sunshine, but I kind of prefer Odyssey 2 with open worlds, but I wouldn't mind a Galaxy 3. Yeah, that's what I would like. Personally, I would much prefer another game like Odyssey, where it's just incredibly open, and you can do whatever you want, and you don't get sent back to the beginning of the stage after you collect a star or a shine or a moon or whatever it'll be. I personally would much prefer that, and I think that whatever the next 3D Mario is, I think that they'll do that same kind of format, where there'll be much bigger, huge worlds, and just more to do. I think Galaxy 3 has long sailed. Galaxy works best on the Wii U. I think Odyssey 2 is a bit more likely since we're still on the Switch. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. It's like, Nintendo likes making it like, hey, this was the big game, the big series of this console or this console. And so I think they'll just be like, that's a Wii thing. We're going to keep that on the Wii, except for when we brought it over to the Switch for an anniversary. But we didn't bring over Galaxy 2, so don't worry about it.
Oh, so it's you again, huh, Mr. Stomp-A-Lot? Well, my name is Zesty. I might not look like a chef, but I'm actually quite good. If you bring me ingredients, my cooking skills burst to life and a culinary magic happens. Want me to whip something up for you right now?
Yes. So this is Zesty.
What ingredients would you like me to cook with?
So this is Zesty. I wish Wario games had 3D games better than Wario World, but way cool. I myself have never actually played Wario World. I'm trying to get a copy of that desperately. I myself, okay, I'll cook up your mushroom. I'm gonna mix these up for a second or two. Just you wait. So I personally would love to see us get like a 3D Wario Land game. See, what about a Mario and Luigi RPG collection? I really want them to play all the Mario and Luigi RPG games. Yes, I would love that. I know that would be a little, like on a console like the Switch, I think it would be a little difficult to rework Bowser's Inside Story and Dream Team specifically to work with a controller, because those games have a lot of moments in them where you have to use the touchscreen. Nonetheless, I still think it could happen very easily and could be done very well. Superstar Saga would be easy. Partners in Time would be a little difficult due to the dual screen aspects of that game, but I think it could still be done. Inside Story, when you remove certain, like when putting the touchscreen aside, easy port, or rather easy remake to do, especially the DSi games, which is kind of be difficult. Yeah. And yeah, I would love, you have no clue how much I would love to see a collection of at least, even if they weren't going to do the whole series, right? Like, we'll leave out Dream Team, we'll leave out Paper Jam. Obviously, they're not going to port the remakes as well as the originals, but I would love to see at the very least, even actually what I would like, because I know people had problems with it, but I actually really liked the remakes of Superstar Saga and Inside Story. What I think would be cool would be if they ported those two remakes over, right? Gave them enhanced graphics, updated the graphics, maybe had them actually look like the artwork for the games, like have a fully traditionally animated Mario and Luigi compilation, where it's Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, and Inside Story. Actually, I don't want to cook that. And have them have completely, redone graphics. Maybe the same engine as the 3DS versions. But just, yeah. It said M&L RPG games had bankruptcy. It's a series, yeah. Alpha Dream. It's a shame. I don't think it's dead necessarily, because keep in mind, Alpha Dream started from people that used to work at Square, I think. Because that was like where Superstar Saga came from. It was like Superstar Saga was like a bunch of people who made Mario RPG decided, hey, let's make another game. At least that's my understanding of it. So I wouldn't say that the Mario and Luigi series is dead. I would say it's in hibernation or on life support. What's your opinion on Sticker Star? Sticker Star is a game that I like. I don't think it's nearly as bad as people paint it out to be. I think it's actually a pretty fun game. I'm gonna be honest. Well, not super fun, but like when you look past a lot, when you look past some of its flaws, it's actually a pretty good game. It may not be the best Paper Mario game, but on its own merits, it's actually pretty good, and I personally think it's okay. I actually 100%ed it twice. I don't know why I 100%ed it twice. Usually when I play games, I 100% them once, and then say to myself, okay, I'm good. But yeah, Sticker Star, I 100%ed twice. Chugga Conroy memes. I don't actually remember. Did he play Sticker Star? I watched his playthroughs of the original and of Thousand Year Door and of Super Paper Mario, but I don't actually know if he played Sticker Star. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. There is. Oh wait, it's right. It's there. It's not even in the ground, though. There is. There it is. We're gonna be finding a lot of star pieces from now on, because there's a lot of them to find. We've also just opened up a really big area. He hated Sticker Star. That's why. We've opened up a lot to ourselves by opening West Rogueport, especially with the abilities that we have currently. There's a lot you can do. I've gotten 4-star pieces in this room alone. Yeah. How refreshing. This is my favorite place. It's the only peaceful area in all of Rogueport. I don't know why I gave that Goomba Cockney accent. I just thought it would be appropriate. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, Madame Flurry. Oh, I forgot about this. Eek! I am such a huge fan. I can't believe I saw you here. So this Toadette, this Toad, is actually special, where if you talk to her with Flurry, she has different dialogue. Going to the theater is like my hobby or something. I mean, the reason I like the drama so much is because I live in... I mean, the reason I like the drama so much is because I live in a town like this. What's the best star pieces to be used on a partner? Well, you don't actually use star pieces on your partners. You use shine sprites on your partners. Star pieces you use to buy badges. I would say, though, the best partner for upgrading would either be... I want to say Coops, Vivian, who we haven't gotten yet, and Spoilers, Miss Mouse. Because Spoilers, Miss Mouse has a move that basically swaps out 10 FP for 10 HP. It's a very useful move, and she has a move that can confuse enemies, and she's just pretty good for dealing damage. Also, she can steal items and badges that partners have, so she's probably the most versatile of all the partners you can get battle-wise. Coops, I would say, just because Coops is generally a really good offense and defense character because of Shell Shield and because of Power Shell, and then Shell Slam, which he can learn later. And then Vivian, because she has, spoilers, but she has a defensive move where I forget what it's called, but where you hide in the shadows. And then she has an Infatuate or Infuriate, I forget what it's called, which can also make opponents dizzy. And then she has Fiery Jinx, which can set all of your enemies on fire. So again, she's also very versatile. So I'd say that probably the two best partners for upgrading are probably her and Miss Mouse. It hasn't been as fun lately since my favorite actress left the stage for good. It's torture for fans like me. So yeah, I completely forgot about that. This Toad has different dialogue depending on what partner you have, which is like so neat, and this game doesn't do too often, but still pretty cool. Dum da dum dum doo. Every day's a lucky day with the happy lucky lottery. With new numbers every day, this lottery's fun and exploding with excitement. I'd love to tell you more. Tell me more. Let me read the chat for a second. I don't hate SS like most people. I just find it okay. It definitely has many issues, and it's the weakest Paper Mario game. But I do like the soundtrack and the art style. Yeah, actually, I personally really like the soundtrack. Is wonderful in that game. I'm a big jazz guy. I love the soundtrack in that game. And I actually personally I really like the visual style because it's kind of a border. I'd say Sticker Star, when it comes to the visuals, is very much so a middle ground between what Paper Mario is now and what Paper Mario used to be. Because if you look at the characters and how the sprites are still handled like they are in this game, where they're a bunch of different pieces that are animated manually instead of being individual flat sprites for each character. And they still have the same coloring and shading style as Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario. But they have but they still have the handcrafted visuals for the locations. However, they don't lean into being super realistic handcrafted look for the locations and whatnot. Like, you'll see like little cardboard seams on things and the places where paper's been cut or whatnot, but it doesn't lean into like the very realistic artisan craft style as much as Color Splash and Origami King does. It still looks like an artist interpretation, like a visual artist's interpretation of an artisan craft. Which in the visual department, I personally think that it's one of my favorites visually, because I really like how it leans into that style. Though Thousand Year Door obviously is my favorite visually, but see, Sticker Star really does have some cool stuff going for it. When you look past its flaws, it actually is. It's, as I said before, it's a very good game. Not very good, but it's a good game on its own merits. Is it a good Paper Mario game? That's up for debate. But as a game, it's good. Gonna use this info till Paper Mario 2TY Release it, or not. I hope we get a future release. That'd be nice. That's the way. That's the sailor's way. Happy Lucky Lottery is so special. You pick numbers. They might win each day. Just buy your numbers here one at a time. Buy another if you change your mind. Then check back later on this board to see if your number has come in. If your number matches the day's draw, you get a super happy lucky prize. The day's number is drawn each night at midnight. If you play and check the board every day, your number is sure to come in eventually. And when I say midnight, I mean according to your Nintendo GameCube clock. So go ahead, buy a number. Only 10 coins for new customers. I actually will buy one. I normally don't play the Happy Lucky Lottery, but just this once we'll do it. Oh, Happy, thank you. Here's your number. You got a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket for oh my gosh, I can't read today. From Lucky's booth. Your number is 3856. Yeah. You can use the same number until you win the jackpot. Play lucky and happy. Go ahead and check the board right now to see if you've won. Happy Lucky Lottery board. Babon lottery rules. Jackpot, all numbers match. Second prize, 3 numbers match. Third prize, 2 numbers match. Fourth prize, 1 number matches. Today's winning number is 5767. Are you a winner? I am not. I think TTYD has more of a chance to be remade. I thought that'd be 64, but that's on it. So here's the thing, though. I go back to this a lot. Is that I think a Paper Mario 1 remake is still possible, but it would have to be part of a compilation. Because we see Mario 64 got ported, and it was part of a compilation, and then later was part of Nintendo Switch Online. I think that Nintendo wouldn't just straight up remake Paper Mario 1 and then release it. I could be wrong about that, granted. I don't think they would just straight up remake it, though, and then release it on Switch at least. But I definitely think if they did a remastered collection of the first 3 Paper Mario games, which I honestly think is a possibility, I think that could happen. It's not a very likely possibility, but I do think it could happen. I think that would be the only other. I think it would be possible, but only in that context. Sorry, it's an unlucky day. No matches today. You're not a big shot. But every day brings a new chance, so try again, okay? Here's a consolation prize. Mushroom. Come again tomorrow. So, funny thing about the Happy Lucky Lottery, right? Is that you'd think, oh, well, so the lottery numbers are determined by either the time or date on your GameCube, and that's why they change every day. That's how that works. And so you'd think, oh, well, I can just fiddle around with my GameCube's calendar until I get a winning number. No, you can't, because this game actually has a feature built in where it will detect if the clock has been fiddled with. And so you'll walk over here, and Lucky will be like, he'll kind of be depressed and be like, oh, somebody messed with the GameCube's clock, and now the lottery's all thrown off. And if you tell him, Gromer, and if you tell him that you did it, he'll threaten you, and he'll say that if you do it again, he'll erase your save file. If you do it again, he doesn't actually erase your save file, but he does explode and give you a game over. So it's a terrifying threat. Your save file doesn't get deleted. It's not straight up like Banjo-Kazooie, where Gruntilda can do that to you if you do too many cheat codes. But still a terrifying threat. I should stop fiddling around and actually progress, shouldn't I? The boss told me to look after this place. You do anything funny, and I'll toss you like that. So this is the Pianta Parlor, the gambling corner, if you will. We got slot machines, we got a Game Boy, we got Goombas. What else could you need? Welcome to the parlor. Hey, you're Mario, like the one and only. I know all about you. Rescuing Princess Peach is important work, but even heroes need relaxation. So what can I show you? Trade in winnings. I don't have any winnings. You can trade in the piantas you've won for prizes. And some of the prizes can't be found anywhere else. I don't have any piantas right now. So I guess I can't get anything. But this is the only place in the game I think you can get Super Appeal. I could be wrong about that. But I think this is where you actually have to go to get Super Appeal. Yeah. Oh, that's too bad. Come back if you decide to trade in for something.
Psst, this place is run by Don Pianta. You can play fun games in here and win prize tokens to redeem for prizes. Yeah, play to win. Get those prizes.
You have no piantas. Get.
You have no piantas. Get some piantas first.
That's how the machine sounds. It sounds like a robot. Hey, how you doing? What? Me? I'm on top of the world, baby.
Was that now?
You want to know how to get a member's card, do you?
Well, let's see. Maybe if you help someone in trouble, they'll give it to you.
Subtle hint, in order to get a membership card, you have to do a trouble. From the Trouble Center. We're not going to do that right now, though. I love checking my scores in the machine after playing games. I'm here all day. What? My family's worried about me? Oh, don't be silly. They don't mind. They're all so independent. They're the happiest. They're happiest doing their own things. But yes, in response to your question, Jay, and also to what you said, Battle Cats, you're actually right. They did change the attendance design from having bunny ears to having cat ears, likely to avoid any connection to the Playboy Club and potentially stirring up a controversy with people being like, this new Nintendo game references Playboy. How horrible. Yeah, so they actually did change the booze design from bunny ears to cat ears, which I find very interesting. And it's just a neat little design change. So if I was to boot up the Japanese version, which I don't have, but if I did have it, we would see that she would have a different design. She would have little bunny ears. Yeah. So there's this other shop over here, right? There's another one of these booze in here. And we go over to this door. We can't open this door. We can't go in here. I wonder what's behind that door. Let's see. The casino going to be a very long grind if you're going pacifist. Yeah. I actually don't know. So I know what to do. I know what to do here because I played this game so many times. But I don't know how you're actually supposed to get a blimp ticket. I think you just have to go to the airfield first. Also, I would like to introduce you all to the XS Express, my beloved, which we will be seeing much later in this game. I love this thing. This is a good looking locomotive, if I may say so myself. Its wheel arrangement doesn't make a lot. Actually, I was gonna say its wheel arrangement doesn't make sense, but there actually are 4 engines. So that's 4 at the back, 2 in the middle, and then 4 in the front on either side. Oh my gosh, I love this thing. Someday when I eventually get into model trains myself, which is a hobby I'm looking into getting into, I really want to like get a 3D printed body shell and make an XS Express custom to have on the layout, because that would be amazing. And I love this thing, and I can't wait until we see it later in the game.
This blimp goes to Glitzville. Will you be joining us on our flight today?
Yes.
Ah, please allow me to check your boarding pass.
I like trains.
I'm awfully sorry, but you must have a ticket to board the blimp. No free tours today.
So, we can't get on the blimp without a pass. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Let's go talk to Frankly. Actually, let's go in the sewer, because you can go down here. We don't have to go down here yet, but there's a couple things I'd like to grab, and I'd like to do. Is there? Yep, star piece. Whoop, there we go. I feel bad because I said on Twitter, oh yeah, you know, get ready to rumble. We're going into chapter 3 today. Getting into Chapter 3 is not as easy as it seems. Also, this is a new enemy.
That's a Spania. A Spinia with spikes on its head. It looks meaner, too. Max HP is 3, attack is 1, and defense is 0. So sort of the same as Spinia.
Spill.
You ought to watch out for the spikes on its head, but otherwise, just wail on it. I gotta be honest, though. The way that thing spins makes me want to yak.
Okay, good to know. Good to know that Goombella has motion sickness confirmed. Bad super guard time. Admittedly, Goombella's probably not the best partner to have out down here right now. It is worth noting, right, that currently in this area of the sewers, the enemies that you'll find are Spanias and Spinias. Both. But that will change. Not yet, but soon. Also take note of this X on the floor. We will return here later. Yeah. Come here. Oh! I don't know why I jumped down, because there's more things I can get otherwise. I think I'll save part of this area for later, because there's not much I can do right now. But I will... Hurry up. I will, for the time being, backpedal a little bit, so I can access another area. There we go. I love that. We just got introduced to this new enemy, and yet they're only giving us 1 star point. So yeah, we'll go down this pipe later, because we don't really need to go down there right now, and I don't want to really waste too much time. But I do want to get some of the other things that are in this area of Rogueport Sewer. I think there's a couple other... whatchamacallits, a couple other star pieces we can get. I don't think I can get over to Dazzle from this spot right now, but that's okay because I'll just have to visit him from the other side. How many star pieces do I have now? Let's see. 26! My goodness. Oh, and we can upgrade both Goombella and Flurry because we have 6 whatchamacallit, 6 Shine Sprites. That's really good. I'm actually really happy about that. We're getting some good progress. Some good stuff done here. What do you gotta say?
Oh, did you come here to research too? Excuse me? You're an adventurer? Really? Wow. That's the first time I've ever heard anyone describe their occupation as adventurer.
Hey, screw you. I thought to come down here and to say to you, oh, hey, what are you? Oh, you're a researcher? I've never heard anyone say they're a researcher before. Shush, Goombella. Yeah, because Dazzle's over there right now, and we can't get through this pillar yet.
Yo, Eddie the Mask here. Sports fan extraordinaire. Know about stylish moves? Just press A with perfect timing during an attack and pull off a stylish move. If you do it right, the crowd will go nuts, and some attacks have multiple ones. Each attack has different timing for special moves, but I'll share one with you. Right after you hammer an enemy, try pressing A. Sounds hard? Well, it ain't easy. That's why you gotta practice, yo.
Is there anywhere I can ground pound down here? Also, I didn't realize until a few years ago that this statue in the center is 2 Parabuzzies. You can see one here and one here. I was always looking at this like, what is this statue? And then I realized, oh, it's 2 Parabuzzies. Oh, I get it. You're trying to open that giant doorway down there, aren't you? What do you think is behind that thing anyway? So this item, something worth noting. Oh, it's not this item shop. It's the other item shop. I'll point that out later. This item shop isn't really going to do us much good right now because they only have fairly priced items. So I don't think we're. Something tells me we're not going to be shopping here for a while. And then across the street is Wonky's place.
Oh, howdy! My name's Wonky and I just know stuff. I may not look like much, but I know a thing or two, you'd better believe it. And who knows, the stuff I know may even be something that can help you. So, if you want to ask me a question, just speak up and ask away. Something you want to ask old Wonky, right?
I know, right? I didn't notice them either.
If you pay me 5 coins, I suppose I can tell you about battle techniques.
So Wonky's neat because he'll tell you about a couple little hints here and there in game that you might have not known otherwise. Things that aren't really explained anywhere else in the game are things that Wonky will tell you, which is kind of neat. I'll pay. It's only 5 coins.
I hear the best way to fill your battle crowd up is to succeed at action commands. Especially when you succeed at several in a row. Ho ho! I hear that's great. Also, beating enemies quickly and striking first can build your crowd too. That might be good to remember.
What is that thing? A walnut? A potato? I really don't know. I look at this man and I think to myself, my goodness. He's perfect.
And that is that. If you want to know anything else, just ask old Wonky.
His voice, if we ever come back here, is likely not going to be the same. Please be prepared for that. When I was a kid, I thought this was Bombette from Paper Mario 64.
I know stuff too. Seriously. Like, when the wind blows, the cradle will fall. I just don't know why it falls. Because no one tells me.
Let's talk to the bartender, Toad.
This is a special refuge for when we cultivate information. Herb T's place. Sit back and enjoy yourselves.
Out of all the Toads I've voiced so far, that's been like the only one I've really wanted to give Toad voice. Also, this is actually something kind of neat that I noticed recently. I want you to look at how this area is designed, right? So, we've got kind of like a central landmark right here. And it's a big, round, large kind of central hub area that connects off into a left area and a right area, right? And when you head back into the center, there are 2 different businesses, right? There's the item shop on the right, and there's kind of a secondary place on the left. And then there's this little alleyway in the back. So this area, well, and additionally there's like another shop over here, and there's another little building on the left as well. This area is the same layout as Center Rogueport, as like the central area of Rogueport. It's the same basic layout, which I realized that the other day. I wasn't even playing the game. I was just thinking about this area, and I realized, hey, it's the same layout. What a clever little thing to do. And I'm pretty sure even if, like, you mapped out, like, Rogueport above ground and Rogueport underground, if you made, like, a map of the two of them and laid the 2 maps over the top of each other, you would find that those 2 areas overlap. And I don't want to fight this Spania again. I just thought that was really neat. I put the pieces together. I'm like, wait, hold on. It's the same. You know, I blew my mind. I don't know, right? There's so many really interesting and neat little details in this game that you might miss at first. Because, like, a lot of these details I've noticed and I've been pointing out are things I did not notice on my first playthrough. But it's fun looking at these things and seeing them and being like, hey, look at this and look at that, and oh, this does this, and that can be used for that. So before we go talk to Frankly, I want to go pop by Dazzle real quick and see if I can buy any new badges from him that might be of use. I know this hasn't been the most exhilarating stream so far. This has been an hour of me doing nothing. So I'm sorry I haven't been making much progress right now, but we've been talking about Mario and showing off cool features of Thousand Year Door, so who cares? So I've got 27 badges. What do we... Actually, now I'm gonna buy Quick Change. I'm gonna buy Quick Change now. Because I can. I think we'll get... Flower Saver is going to be really helpful. I think we'll get Flower Saver. How many BP does this need to use? 4. That'll be like a late game use badge, but we're going to get that one. And, I'm going to get Heart Finder as well, just because I don't want to... I want to be careful with my HP, since I'm not going to get my HP too high on this playthrough. So let's see. Can we equip anything new? We can't. Let me just... There we go. I'm pretty good with what I've got equipped right now. Quick Change, it costs a lot of BP, but is going to be an absolute, like, is really going to be a game changer in battle when we can actually use it. Because that thing is so useful. Oh, there's a... yeah, it's right here. Go, Bella. Hey. There we go. So now we'll go back to Franklin and be like, oh no, what do we do?
Once you get a blimp ticket from Deviantart on the west side, you can go to Litzville.
But how do I see Deviantart on the west side? Well, I'm stumped, so we're just going to keep progressing. Because I know what to do. I'm not sure what I've done wrong. I think I've done something wrong. I don't know what. But I know what to do next. Anyway, so we're just going to hop to it. Ooh, one thing I can show off. This is something I didn't know about. And then I found out about it. So, the back of this house, the Trouble Center, has a secret door. And you can walk in.
Whoa! What's the meaning of this? You found my secret way in. Dang.
Look, a lot of, shall we say, sketchy requests get submitted here. So don't tell anyone that we're the ones running the Trouble Center, okay? There is nothing to acquire in this building, but it is still neat that it is here. Now Mario runs the Trouble Center. And Flurry got stuck inside. So we gotta speak to Ishmael. That's what we gotta do.
You want something, chump?
I should really do a better voice for him.
You want something, chump? This is the fortress of the Robo Thieves. You lost?
The Rubber Robo Gang? I doubt it.
What business brings a chump like you to a place like this? Say it ain't vacation. What's that? You want to meet that lying, cheating, stealing, no good jerky for brains Deviantart? Real thieves like us in the poorest dirt, never catching a break because of that guy. Did you come here knowing all that? And you know that scumbag demands protection money from us too, yeah? So the themes in this game. You know all that and still want us to tell you how to meet that crumb. Fine, Mr. Insensitive Jerk, but it'll cost you 64 coins. And no budging on the price, not a single coin. Inside info is pricey. Them's the breaks. I want to save my money. I know what to do anyway. Ah. Should I pay or should I not? I know what to do next, but should I get the dialogue and read it, or should I not? I don't know what to do about this. What do you guys think? Fiddlesticks. I guess I'll pay. I didn't want to. But! There's dialogue.
might as well save my money. You know what? You said save my money, so you know what? Forget you, pal.
What?
Oh, fine. I get it. Don't want to pay, huh? Fine. No pay, no way. No pay, no way. I say. Come back when you're ready to stop being a cheapskate. Good music in here, though. Gotta say. Good music. So what we have to do is we have to go to the that shop next door to the Pianta Parlor, and we need to buy a dried shroom and a dizzy dial. In that order, I believe. And then there's a secret password, and the password is yellow. And funnily enough, the question is, what's your favorite color? And you're supposed to answer yellow. And for the longest time, I was like, what? Excuse me? Because legit, my favorite color is yellow. So this password was made just for me. I believe it's dried shroom and a dizzy dial. Just in case it's not, and I am a doofus who can't remember things. I'm just gonna, let's see, gonna make some food. Hey, go enjoy your food. I hope it's good. How do I, that's right. Just gonna say this is dried shroom, dizzy dial. Listen, I've played this game enough times. It's okay. I need to save my coins. I'll be back when I finish eating and cooking. Enjoy. I hope you enjoy your dinner, man. Have fun. Cooking is great. I love cooking myself, so I hope you have a great time. I hope you enjoy your food. Alright, so we gotta buy a dried shroom and a dizzy dial. This always happens to me because I'm stingy with my items. I kind of want all these things. I still haven't used this mystery. I'm gonna sell. Oh, I have a dizzy dial, so I'll sell that first. So let's see. One of the best stories in a Mario game. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. I love the story in this game. What? Nothing happened. I could have sworn. Is it a dizzy dial and a dried shroom? Or maybe it's because I technically bought 2 dried shrooms? Let's try that. I think I screwed it up because I technically bought 2 dried shrooms. There we go. Yeah. Here you go. Alrighty, mister. What color is your mustache? Yellow. I need to do more cooking, but my problem is that I have the habit of working myself until I'm starving and too weak. Yeah, I know that. Sometimes sometimes it is easier not to cook. But when you do cook and you make something that's like really good, it's like, oh, this was worth it. Oh, oops, what's wrong with me? That wasn't the right question at all. Let's try this again. Okay, mister, what's your favorite color? Yellow. Uh-huh. Well, you check out. You know the password. So, you must be an acquaintance of Don Pianta. Good for you. You can go through the door. Go on with your bad self. Okay, then. If Mario could stop putting his face directly in Flurry's breasts, that would be great.
Hey, this is the office of the... This is the office of the Pianta Syndicate. Don't tell me you didn't know that. If you got business here, scram.
How? What? Words.
What's with you wise guys? I ain't too jolly today. If you got beef, spit it out quick or this is gonna hurt.
Excuse me. You want me to give you a ticket to the Blimp? See, now that's funny. That's funny. You stand-up comedian? No? No, you ought to be. You got some nerve asking me for that. I'm Deviantart. I make crying babies weep. You want us to run this bum out on a real boss? Look at him. What a rube. You must like paid, funny guy. You're just looking for trouble or what? Not so fast, boys. I like this kid's gumption. He just came to talk, no? That ain't a crime. So we talk. The boys can wait till you're done before you rough him up. You got it? So I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. So I gotta assume you got a reason for wanting a ticket for the Blimp. Out with it. What's that? You wanna help some broad who got herself kidnapped? And to rescue this dame, you're collecting the crystal stars. The crystal stars? Hey, boss, ain't those things in that legend about ancient treasure? Vinny, you're such a dope. Hey, boss, this knucklehead believes in fairy tales. Bite your tongue. Don't listen to that loud. The treasure's as real as I am. Everybody just shut it. I don't care if the treasure's real or not. Get me? But I tell ya, I can't help but like a guy who wants to rescue some skirt he fell for. I made my decision. If you do me a little favor and get your Blimp tickets. Sound fair, right? I'm not entirely sure I like the sound of this. It's easy. It's nothing. It's less than nothing. See, the thing is, my only daughter eloped with one of my young associates. They vanished, but it wasn't too long that but it wasn't too long ago that they ought to still be nearby. You gotta find my daughter Francesca and this Frankie and bring them both here. If you're unable to bring them here, then all you gotta do is tell me where they are. Then I shall settle this matter quickly and with what is known as extreme prejudice. Boys, we don't know nothing about this guy. You can't rely on some goofball for this job. Yeah, boss, Vinny's right. Leave it to us to find Francesca. Quiet, you! It's 'cause you lugs can't find her that I gotta swallow my pride and ask this guy. With 3 exclamation points. I hope you dopes ain't making complaints about my decisions. You making complaints? No, boss. Whatever you say goes, boss. I don't know what I was thinking, boss. It won't happen again, boss. You're the boss, boss. Good. I'm glad we're all full on understanding one another. So it's settled, yeah? Find my daughter and a friend. Then come see me. Francesca and Frankie look like this.
Just astral project their images into Mario's brain.
And just so we're clear here, if you don't find my daughter, your luck may turn terrible.
Yeah, that's a very good quality texture on the floor. I hope you like my crappy Marlon Brando impression. When I was a kid, and I was one of those kids that would read his dialogue aloud when he played games. I still do, as evident by this. I used to give Don Pianta a much deeper voice. Real, real tough Italiano kind of, mob boss voice. But I decided for this playthrough to shake things up and go full Marlon Brando. I don't know, I thought it'd be funny. I hope it is. I hope you guys like it. I don't know. So I know where Francesca and Frankie are. Just gonna save my game. I know where they are. I know where they be hiding. I know where they went. I played this game a million times. They're here at the harbor. Look at that. We found him. So quick, so soon, so easy.
Hey, back off, you creep. You want something?
Should I do like a female Marlon Brando voice for Francesca? Since her father has regular Marlon Brando voice? That would be funny.
Hey, back off, you creep. You want some dinner? You just like sliding it up to people. What? Daddy asked you to find us, to take us to him. Frankie, what should we do if Daddy finds out now? Oh, I don't know. And the boat's coming any minute.
Dollface, maybe we ought to head back and try to talk to the boss one more time.
No, Frankie, don't say that. You don't know what he'll do to you. You don't know what he'll do to you.
Yeah, I had it right the first time.
If we do that.
Francesca, baby doll, if we can just talk clam-like with the boss, he'll understand.
I know it's calm-like, but I said clam for some reason.
Oh, Frankie, my Frankie, don't you love me?
Of course I love you, sugar cookie, more than anybody in the whole world.
Then let's go, Frankie. Let's run to the ends of the earth if we have to.
But Butter Biscuit, they already found us out. We can't keep running forever.
We can't, Frankie. The more you try to the more you try to put out the flames of love, the hotter they burn. Until I marry you, no one will extinguish these flames of passion. No one.
I'm sorry.
Don't you see, mister? I beg you, pretend you never saw us. Can you do that?
Of course.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're swell, mister. You're a real stand-up guy.
I just want to do Frankie's voice one more time.
Thanks, guy.
Now we've got a moral dilemma. Do we rat out these crazy kids? Or do we let the world end? Oh, whatever should we do? We have to do something. We have to say something to that Don Pianta fellow. I must say, though, I don't fancy a run of terrible luck. That would be very unfortunate. Spoil my good complexion. Is that my phone? That was not my phone, but I thought it was. Actually, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna grab a drink because my throat's getting a little dry from all this reading, and my controller wires caught. Ah! Oh gosh. Oh jeez. Oh lord. Oh my goodness. This is awful. All right. There we go. Drink acquired. Cord is untangled.
Huh.
Seat is adjusted. Oh, okay. Back on track. We haven't used our new special move yet, but we will use it in the Glitz Pit. Because I forget what it's called. What is that move called? What is that move called? That is... Let's see. It's not going to tell me what it's called, but it's the one that powers up, like, your defense and your power. Also, I can't forget, before we start Chapter 3, to upgrade Flurry and Goombella. I was on that side of town and forgot to do it.
Oh, look who's come back. The proverbial mustache. You're gonna brighten my mood. So what do you got? You know the whereabouts of those two runaways?
Sure do, and I'll tell you too. I can't tell you that.
What? I must be going deaf or something. Do you just tell me that you couldn't tell me? You come waltzing in here on my daughter's wedding day and say that to me. To me? Do I look like a sucker to you? I warned you, wise guy. Fine. We're gonna need a mop to pick up what's left of you.
Daddy, no.
These voices are gonna kill me.
Francesca! Boss, forgive me. Boss, I'm sorry. Truly, I am. Frankie, so, you came back. So, back you came. Head hung low and with your tail between your legs.
Oh, Daddy, don't hurt him. I'm the one who said we should elope. It was me. But Frankie said no. He said we should come back and talk to you, Daddy.
Boss, listen, I don't care what you do to me. I deserve it all for being disloyal. But you gotta forgive her. Forgive your daughter, boss. That's all I ask.
No, Daddy. No. I'm the bad one. It was my fault. If you're gonna punish anyone, punish me.
No, boss. It's all on me. It's my responsibility. All the blame right here.
Daddy!
Boss! Ah! Enough. Quiet, both of you. Francesca, my headstrong daughter, you used up your last favor long ago. And you, Frankie, you were like a son to me. This is how you repay your debt to Deviantart. I feel so much disappointment in you two. It's like a poison shroom in my gut.
Daddy!
Boss! I don't even want to see your mugs again. You hear me? Get out of my sight, both of you. I just don't care where you go. Just go. That's what you expected me to say, huh? Well, that's what I'm saying. Go. Do what you want. Even if it means getting married.
Oh, Daddy!
Dad! No, what I mean is boss!
Thank you so much, Daddy. Thank you for your blessing.
Boss, I'll make your daughter a happy woman. I promise you. She'll want for nothing. Enough already. Just go. Go. Francesca, seeing you this happy makes me happy too. Congrats, both of you. Frankie, this is great. It ain't quite what I promised, but hey, things turned out okay, am I right?
Goodbye, Daddy. Farewell. And thank you.
So, should I just go, or, am I off in the hook? Okie dokie, I'm gonna go now. Oh, you actually have to go back and talk to her. I thought it, wait, doesn't he stop you at the door? He does not. Oh no. I know you can accidentally softlock Deviantart. I hope I didn't just do that.
You still here? Huh. Well, you found my daughter and got her to come back here. And just look at how things turned out. What a complete and utter soap opera. But hey, a deal's a deal. You can have your blimp tickets, like I said.
Oh, thank goodness we didn't softlock him. Or, yeah.
Oh no, that guy's got a smiling ear dear. She's, happy. That's good. Hey, I knew you were the right man for the job. Thanks a bunch, Pally. But I don't want to see your gloomy face of yours no more. Don't ever come back here.
Okie dokie, I'm gonna go leave now. Mario has enough involvement with the Italian mafia to know that the Teamsters are a serious business and I don't want to be here right now. Bye-bye. Alright, so now we have the blimp tickets. So now, after an hour and a half of saying I was going to start Chapter 3 and not starting Chapter 3, we can start Chapter 3. Except I'm not going to start Chapter 3 because I still have to upgrade Flurry and Goombella. My, we've done it, Mario. Next stop, Glitzville. I guess something I wanted to point out, this sign on the kind of rundown item shop is actually an earlier version of the item shop sign that was notably seen in earlier builds of the game. That's a neat little fact for you. Or at least it's similar to an early version of it, I think. Could be wrong about that. But I believe I'm right about that. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. Have a drink. soundtrack. Also, this guy is just going to stand outside for the rest of the game now. Yeah, sad life for him. Neat, I know, right? I wonder, wait, can I find that sprite? Let's see if I can find that real quick. Let me see. Paper Mario, the 1,000-year door. Go to the cutting room floor because they're the best and I love them. Let's see, where is it? Oh, there's some fun scan lines going across my screen. I should probably look into getting a new monitor. Actually, that would be in the prototype. Yes, that would be, because that's notable in the proto. And it's not showing up. Oh well, I'll find it later. Oh, though I do have, I can put this on screen and show this off. For reference, this, bring up OBS. So this is what the parlor attendant, this is what the parlor attendant looks like in the Japanese version of the game. Oh, where'd it go? Well, it's dead, but it showed up on screen for a second, so that was neat. Let me continue. I'll put that up on screen when we're upgrading our partner, so I don't keep wasting time. Let's see. I want you to upgrade Goomba.
Shall I power up this partner?
Yes.
Shazibi! Shazubi!
Let me just bring up my desktop as a folder. So this is what the Pianta Parlor attendant looks like in the Japanese version. And you'll note that she's got little bunny ears on her head. So now you know. Oh, and for reference, I'll bring up the other, since she's not on screen right now and we cannot see her. For reference purposes, in this version of the game, which we saw earlier, she looks like this. So here we've got the international version of the character, and we've got the Japanese version of the character, which I think is pretty neat. I think it's funny that they changed it, but I think that the change was actually kind of cool. And I think the cat ears are actually kind of a little bit cuter, and also keep the sprite kind of still recognizable as the Boo shape with how it's just a sphere. And it's also kind of funny because then later on, Cat Boo would become a real thing in Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. So that's funny. Look at that. Though, on the topic of bunny ears, it would be cool to see Mario Land 2 at some point come back and be a thing. Because that had the super carrot and gave Mario bunny ears and you could float with them. I've actually never played Mario Land 2. I should. I don't have much of an excuse, and I love Mario Land 1. Mario Land 1 is kind of like one of those... It's weird because it's like... It's so close to being like one-to-one with Mario 1, but there are just little things that are slightly off. And that's what I love about it. It's like, it's kind of weird.
Ish Blimp goes to Glitzville. Will you be joining us on our flight today? Ah, please allow me to check your boarding pass. Then please watch your step as you step aboard.
And there is another star piece right here. Actually, I was really excited when the Super Flower was revealed for Mario Maker 2, because I love Mario Land, and I thought that was always a really fun power-up to use, and I was really excited to see it in Mario Land 2, or in Super Mario Maker 2. I'm gonna shut up for this because this is really cool. Chapter 3 of Glitz and of Glory. Oh, normally that holds on there. I tapped my controller, that's probably why. Yeah, this chapter is really fun. It gets kind of repetitive after a while, but it is a fun chapter, and I like a lot of the things that do with it. Also, I love how the blimp theme is a remix of the athletic theme from Mario 3. There's some fun music here too. This chapter is great. I love Glitzville. It's a really fun location. My, Glitzville. I've heard that the Glitz Pit is just full of brawny brawls. I must admit, the prospect of some hurly-burly gets me a touch peaked. Flurry, keep it in your pants. Except you're not wearing any. Just keep it. Just keep it. Now, darling, let's find that crystal star, huh? So, here's something right off the bat that I didn't know about for the longest time. There's this shine spray up here, right? And when I was younger, I thought that you had to wait until much later in the game to get the Ultra Boots to get this shine spray. Turns out, there's a block here. I have no clue why my younger self didn't think to hammer. But there it is. Another in coupon. Throwing out the dried shroom. Can I use that right away? No, I can't. There's actually probably more items hidden around here, so I'm going to store some stuff at the shop. Because I'm a hoarder with my items, apparently. There's a hot dog stand. Oh, dude, there's a phone booth. Wait, we got to go use the phone booth, because the phone booth is fun.
Mario? Mario? Professor Frankly here. Be careful out there. Hi, Mario. This is Punio. Stop by every now and then, okay? Huh? Oh, yo. Prank calls are run cool. Hello? No, we don't deliver. Hi, I'm the 987,034th caller. Did I win the free tickets? Hello? 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 Hello?
There's one more. The local time is now. Snack time? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The weather in Glitzville today will be sunny with a chance of more sun. It's above the clouds, stupid.
Hi, brother. Luigi here. How are you holding up?
I just want to get the Luigi call. Da, da, da. I want to store. We're going to store the in coupon. I find it funny that they give you an in coupon. Meanwhile, there are no ins in Glitzville, and you can get your health restored for free in this chapter. So it's like, what? I'm going to... All of these items will be useful. I don't think I can really get anything else right now. I don't think I'll find anything laying around. So... Priceless phone calls. I know, right? That's the little details in this game. Really, in all the Paper Mario games. There's such fun little details.
Haven't seen your face around here, and I know I remember a stash like that. Listen, guy, if you want to see a match head-on inside, that's the Glitz Pit.
So I'm just gonna do some stuff right away. Whoop. Look at that. Fruit, it says on it. Or does it say fresh? It says fresh. Correction. It does not say fruit. Power plus P. I don't think we can get that yet. Oh, no, we can. We can get that. We need the power of Koops. Also, get used to seeing this guy around. He's going to be important. Can I jump through that? I'm curious. No, you cannot.
So this is Gritsville. Not a bad place if a little on the tardy side. Perhaps I'll begin my stay here with a hostile buyer to that hot dog stand.
I find this floating city concept quite fascinating. Yes, it intrigues me. I wonder what sort of coinage one might shell out to build a vacation home here. Daddy, I'm hungry and want to eat a hot dog, and I want to eat it right now.
Hey, guys, look. It's an Italian sausage. We'll get a hot dog later. Actually, you know what? We'll get a hot dog now. Why not?
Hello there, you customer. The aroma of yum in the air is the specialty of Glitzville, Mr. Hoggle's famous hot dogs. Only 10 coins for one. Will you buy one?
Bye.
Thank you, customer.
So now we've got a hot dog. Is there an item over here? There is not. But I think there's a spot around here I can ground pound. You know what? We'll check later, because otherwise I'm going to be ground pound. Oh, or is it in the center? It is not. I think it's on the steps then? Then it must be inside that I'm thinking of. Though there is something hidden along here. Isn't there something hidden here? I guess not. Huh. I could have sworn. I guess not. My memory does not serve as well as it used to, I guess. Welcome to the Glitz Pit. There's a guy over there who gets paid to say that, right? Boy, it's hard to find a guy that clean-cut and responsible these days. Ah, I sigh just thinking about him. Sigh. There you go. Welcome to the Glitz Pit. Correction.
Welcome to the Glitz Pit. Here, savage battles go on each and every day.
Also, look at these Goombas. Got some good Goombas. Well, hello, Mr. Mustache. We meet again. See, Miss Mouse is just chilling out here. Just a thief. Just a common thief. Just hanging out. Renowned thief. Phantom Renegade over here. Just chilling out. Nice.
Yo, out of the way, pal. I do stories on nobodies. I don't do stories on nobodies. Sorry, I'm over our Lozar. Both on one side, small fry. The only thing my camera shoots is famous athletes.
This I want to pay. So this poster, right? This poster here has a regular Bob-omb on one side, and then a bulky Bob-omb on the other side. It is worth noting, there are no bulky Bob-ombs in the Glitz Pit. In fact, we don't even encounter them for another 2 chapters. Why is he here? There we go. Oh, excuse me.
Hey, Mr. Mustache Guy, where's Prince Mush?
A literal he is! He's literally a carrot. Look at him. He is. This man. I just realized what he is. Wait, no, he isn't. That's Koops' shell. Never mind. But yeah, he's a carrot. This guy right here. He's good for your eyes. And he's easy on the eyes.
Hi, we're here because my son is a big fan of the former champ, Prince Mush. But, it looks like he isn't around here anymore. And we came all this way just to see him. Bit of a crying shame, really.
Doesn't that suck? When you come someplace like a famous like museum or something to see a specific painting, and it's just not there.
Hey, how you doing, bud? I'm a freelance cameraman. I'm always after a scoop.
Wow, this place is cool. Hey, Mario, look up there. There's a battle match going on right now.
That's right. I think it's about time for you to feel the rock.
One of my online friends thinks he looks like a pineapple. He does also look like a pineapple. Oh!
Stay down, pincushion. You don't want more of this. Why'd you even show up? Yeah, you hear me talking, Wimpy. Stay out of the ring and you won't feel the burn, baby. I tell you what, do about 1 million push-ups and then come see Uncle Rockhawk. I'll give you another world-class spanking and send you crying home to Mama again.
Hoo-wee, champ. That was a grade A whooping. Your thoughts on the match?
You call that a match? Ain't there a fighter out there who can challenge me? No, no one can, you hear me? Ain't a fighter out there that can even make me sweat. They're all a bunch of little crybabies running around in stinky diapers. You got a bone to pick? Come fight me, bring it. I'll take on anyone. You weaklings might as well stick to video game fighting, okay? Cause I'll hurt ya.
Fun fact, in the Italian version, he specifically name-dropped Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Yeah, #1 baby. Rockhawk is the champ.
I'm not doing that laugh right now. My throat can't take it. You see that, Mario? The thing on his shiny belt. Isn't that a crystal star? Yeah, it's gotta be. That sparkle's a crystal star. But, that doesn't make sense at all. Why would it be on that guy's belt? Boy, I don't know, Mario. It's not like we can just steal the guy's belt. Or can we? What should our move be here? A steal of that thing. I want to steal. Battle our way to the top. Normally I say battle our way to the top. This time Mario's gonna be a rapscallion. Let's a steal. Listen, Mario. I think the world of you, but really, we can't do that. It just wouldn't be right. The way I see it, we have no choice. You gotta fight your way to the top and win that belt fair and square. So, I guess we better get started. There must be a novice sign-up somewhere. My tummy's getting upset. Let's find the guy in charge before I lose my nerve. So yeah, I hope you like my Rockhawk voice. I've not practiced that before. I just thought, you know what, we're going with it. Bonesaw is ready. What's that, bub? You want to become a fighter? Well, if you're serious, you better go meet with Mr. Grubba, the promoter. Either way, we're still taking from... Exactly! What does it matter? The illusion of choice. Mr. Grubba's office is just down the hallway. You can't miss it. Head on through. I know that these security guys are supposed to have, like, their arms behind their back, but there's no, like, line separating where their arms start and where their, like, body begins. So they kind of just look like a little starfish man. Now that I've ruined this enemy, or this character for you, yeah. Enjoy. Still, that thing gives you priceless reactions from your partners. It does. It does. I kind of wish I had Flurry out because I literally never see her dialogue for anything. I was kind of curious as to what it was. Oh, well. Grubba's office is this one. Hockey sounds like a New Yorker accent. I have this bad problem of giving everyone New Yorker accents. When I voice characters, they're either English or from New York. And I'm trying to help it, but I don't know how not to offend people with these silly voices, so I just go for one of those. What's that? You want to be a fighter, bub? Alright, go on in. Mr. Grubb is just inside.
Who in darnation are you, son, and who let you in? This is Grubba's office.
Maybe they're They could be Mr. Minis. They could be like... Because, well, keep in mind, the Mr. Mini item is called Mini Mr. Mini. So maybe those are regular Mr. Minis. Fascinating.
Yep, that's me, Grubba. And you're one rude dude coming in here without knocking.
Uh-huh.
What's that now? An athlete, huh? You want to be a fighter? Whoo! That dude changed a thing or two, son. I always got time for up-and-comers. Yep, this place is packed to the gills with young fighters primed and a raring to go. I gotta say, son, you're a bit skinny for my tastes, but I'm willing to give you a shot. Now, play me straight, son. You want to live the glamorous life of a champ, don't you? A darn the skippy. All right, son. I hear you coming from... All right, son. I hear where you're coming from loud and clear.
There's an ashtray on his table. I've never noticed that before. Cigarettes confirmed.
When I was just a poor pup, I didn't give a poky's patoot for fancy big city ways. But I jumped into the world of martial arts and fought my way to fame and riches. You know what I realized? Being rich and famous is diggity-dang dynamite. Now I can't mix it up in the ring no more, but I earned enough to set me for life. You read me here, son? Dreams do come true, even if they ain't yours exactly. Yep, that's the key, son. Dream big and you'll get big. Now's your chance to be a big shot. That's the winner's way. And when you make it big, you look back at all those small dreams and laugh. You read me here, son?
Oh, me? Yes, I'm reading you loud and clear.
That's the spirit, Chief. Here, let's have us a little walk and talk. Come on now.
Coops is just gonna tag along. Awkward silence.
Now, how do you like this, Bard? Just feast your eyes. Go on. This is the champion's room.
Ashtray on my, not the first, oh my, not the first, yeah, actually, Mario smoked. Wait, I don't know if everybody knows about this. I'm gonna show this on stream, because I don't know if everybody knows about this. Mario's bombs away, or, I don't know if it was Mario, but it was a character in, where is it? Here it is. Okay, it wasn't Mario. I was wrong. But there is a Mario game with a character smoking a cigar actually in it. And it's the Game & Watch game Mario's Bombs Away, which stars Mario in the Vietnam War. So that happened. I don't think it's canon. And as you can see, this is the game screen. And down here on the oil drum, we've got a little fella smoking a cigar. That's not dangerous. Nope. No safety hazards here. No, I don't want to remove technical difficulties. I just want to remove this image. Go away. Remove. Shoo. Beat it. The moose. Make sure I got that up in the right place now. There we go. Unlockable game in Game & Watch Gallery 4. It was, that's right. I have that game, and I didn't even remember that. That's right. I love the Game & Watch Gallery series, but I don't have time to rant about it now.
Isn't it a sight? Deluxe. You become champ, son, and you get the key to this here room. That ain't all, of course, and that's on top of the big money and screaming fans. Yeah, no doubt about it, son. Apply yourself, and a life of wealth and comfort awaits. I love it. Now I'm thinking about the Game & Watch Gallery games. Maybe one of these days I'll play those on stream. That'd be fun. It'd be a very aimless stream, but it'd still be fun. Now, here we have the Major League Locker Room. A lot of contenders here. Mario knows all too well that if you do drugs, you'll go to hell before you die. Thank you, Captain Lou. What you think, son, huh? Not exactly glamorous, but it's clean and comfortable. I actually prefer the Major League Locker Room to the Champs Room, personally. Totally sanitary, too. Maybe I'm a little old-fashioned, but I care about my fighters, darn it. Uh-huh. Wait till you see the Minor League Locker Room. Ain't it a pretty picture? Now, I'm sure you know this already, son, but there ain't but one world champion. Clawing your way to the top ain't taking the belt. Ain't taking the belt to become I'm sorry, I can't read today. Clawing your way to the top and taking the belt to become champ ain't an easy thing. But that's the point, son. Wouldn't be worth it if there weren't no challenge. Actually, it's one place where Grub and I agree. I can see you got the fire for it too, pard. You got the eye of the tiger there. That phrase ain't copyrighted, but the song sure is. You're gonna be champ. I can just feel it. Ain't never been so sure about a fighter. I bet that's what he tells everybody. Oh, hey, one other thing. You gotta sign an itty-bitty contract to be a fighter. It ain't no thing. Just take a second or two of your time. Just jot your name here, okay? I don't think so. Sign me up. I'm gonna say I don't think so. Because... What the hey? You lose your taste for glory there, son? Well, I can't say I understand your change of heart, but ain't nothing I can do. I like your style, though. So if you ever change your mind, just come on back, you hear? I'm gonna say no. Because you can rummage through his drawers. Or at least I thought you could. Maybe you can't yet. Never mind. Unless you can. So there's a speedrunning trick you can do here that they do in speedruns, where they use Mario's hitbox to get up on top of the... Oh, star piece. They use Mario's extended hitbox from the ground pound to get up on top of the bookcase, and then they go into the vent, and that sends you far deeper into the chapter, and skips progression, and it's weird and crazy and neat. Hey, it's the future champ. So you got your nerve back, huh? Did you, son? All right, then. How about you give me your autograph on this here contract? Sign me up. Sign the contract. Best thing you ever done, son. Now, your, Mario? Ain't a bad handle. Still, I gotta say, pard, it lacks a little, punch is a fighter's name. You get me? Let me see here. Bam! Hoo-wee! I got it! From now on, you're gonna be the Great Gonzalez. Ho-ho! Ain't that a beaut? Dang, if that ain't a stroke of genius. Name that good comes around once in a lifetime. Yep, everyone will soon bow before the Great Gonzalez. Make me proud, son. I'm not a little impressed. Well, now that we got that business side out of the way, Jolene, could you come in here a minute, darling? Yes, sir. You wish to see me? Sure did, hon. Jolene, this is the Great Gonzalez, our newest rising star. Be a peach and take him down to the minor league locker room, alrighty? Right away, sir. Mr. Gonzalez, if you would be so kind, please follow me. Just casually push Coops out of the way. Great Gonzalez. It's actually not a horrible name. Not a fitting name for Mario, but even so. As you know, you're a contracted fighter now, so you must abide by the rules. First and foremost, what Mr. Grubba says goes. Period. You must do what he says. Also, as per your contract, you cannot quit until Mr. Grubba releases you.
Always read the fine print, kids. There are many other small guidelines that I will explain as they become relevant. Gee. Yeah, Grubba sure takes care of his pals, doesn't he? Well, here you are. This is our locker room. You're starting in the minor league, of course, as you've just now started your career. If you don't like this dingy room, I suggest you work your way up to the ranks, through the ranks. When you're ready to fight, you just log onto this computer terminal here. Uh-huh, computer terminal. That's what a computer terminal looks like. It certainly does not look like a gaming peripheral or gaming handheld released by a certain company during a certain period of time. No. No. Mr. Grubba will then decide who you'll match up against, and you'll have... Mr. Grubba will then decide who you're to face... who you will match up against. You will have no say in this. Why don't you try it once, walk up to the screen, log in with A. Then pick Reserve a Match. Welcome to the automated match reservation system. What is your command? Reserve... See, this can't be a Game Boy Advanced. And I'll tell you why it can't be a Game Boy Advanced. It's got a backlit screen. Clearly, it's a different machine all entirely. Well, howdy, Gonzalez. Ready to get your fist dirty, huh? There you go, son. I got a treat for you. Your first battle's gonna be against the Goomba Bros. Don't worry about them. They'll be a piece of cake. Mop the floor with them, okay, son? Hey, we want to get everybody fired up, though, so appeal to the crowd at least once. You got any questions about the detailed rules, just ask that lovely Miss Jolene, okay, son? Well, good luck, pard. Okay, your battle is reserved. At this point, you just wait until the security comes for you. Fighting is pretty basic. The team that drops the opponent's HP to 0 first wins. If you beat an opponent who ranks above you, your rank will go up. Then again, if you lose to a lower-ranked opponent, your rank will go down. Simply winning is not enough. When Mr. Grubba sets fight conditions, follow them. In this case, the condition is to appeal to the crowd at least once. Fairly easy. I love how... I never thought about this, but this is kind of a subtle little nod at how wrestling is oftentimes scripted for, like, entertainment value. May I direct your attention to my GBA? Oh, that's right. Wait, no, of course. I forgot. That's right. You have a backlit GBA. I forgot you had one. If you satisfy the condition and win, you can battle a higher ranked opponent next. If you get your rank up to 11, if you get your rank up to the 11th, you'll get a shot at the Major League. That's about all you need to know. Did you understand all that? Uh-huh. Okay, good. For now on, just wait until security comes to get you, Mr. Gonzalez. I'm actually going to restore my FP. So, the nice thing about...
Gonzalez, match time. Follow me, bub.
The nice thing about... If I could get a word out... Potassium! I might play Deltarune on here at one point. Because that game's got a lot of fun voices I like doing. So I might do that. Okay, security's here to escort you to the ring. Try not to get completely destroyed out there. Something that's really nice about the Glitz Pit is that all of the rooms have beds in them. I can't sleep. Why can't I sleep? Normally, you can sleep. I don't know why it's not letting me, but normally you can. We'll introduce ourselves to these crazy characters later. I'll actually use this opportunity to use the fresh juice. Look at that. Gideon used an item? No way. That's crazy. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about tattling these enemies because it's just a bunch of goombers. Just a bunch of goombers. Squaring off next, folks, are the hopping hardheads, the Goomba Bros. And a newcomer with a hankering for hammering, the Great Gonzalez. The Goomba Bros have been have been waiting and getting all head up for the fight. Let's check in. How do you do, Goomba Bros? How are y'all feeling today? You ready for this fight?
Ha! Are you kidding, man? We're always ready to bonk a fool or two. Who is this Gonzalez rookie? A cocky idiot, that's who. Waiting just gets us mad. We're gonna teach this tardy punk how to respect fighters with seniority.
Ah yes, fighters with seniority. Literally the lowest ranked in the Glitz Pit before we got here. Seniority.
I think maybe you ought to call an ambulance for him now, just to save time later.
Hot diggity dang, fight fans, there's the great Gonzalez striding up right now. I tell you, this rookie's got some guts, strolling up late like he owns the place. Hooey! Okay, now, Gonzalez, listen up. Let me just explain the rules of the match real quick.
Have a bonk, punk!
Bonk! I tried to super guard that. Hey, that's not fair. You can't attack before the bell rings. That's cheating. Come on, Mario. We can't let a bunch of cheaters beat us. Let's take them down.
Aw, quit crying, would ya? That was just a little welcome gift for the rookie. Where's our thank you?
The crowd is all punies. So, Grubba wants us to appeal once, so I'm going to get it out of the way, and then end this fight right quick with Koops. One turn, one, and done.
Ugh.
The great Gonzalez wins. Tell me, son, what was his first taste of victory like? The battle was a savage. It was okay, I guess. That fight, it was a joke. Yeah, it was a joke. I'll tell you what I just saw, folks. A whooping. This kid's got skills. We got ourselves a new hero. Let's hear it for him, folks. Yeah, the great Gonzalez. Nice. Well, Gonzalez, that fight wasn't a total loss. Listen, son, fighters got to play to the crowd. You know, pump them up more. How many badge points do you have? I think I've got 15 right now. Either 15 or 18, I forget. I'm hoping you'll give him more of a razzle-dazzle next time, huh? We understand each other? Good. I'll be on my way then. Miss Jolene here, I'll give you your fight money. See ya. Here's your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez. You got 3 coins. Mario's rank rose to 19. The next fight will not be set up until you select reserve a match on the terminal. You can also check your current ranking on the terminal screen. Feel free to do whatever you like until the next fight. You have a nice day, Mr. Gonzalez. Yo, Rook! How was your first fight, dog? I'm King K, man. Just a Bush League scrub like you. Good meeting you, man. You look like a stand-up dude. Think I can hang with you. Hey, so, why don't you meet the gang, huh? This guy here is Master Crash.
Nice to meet you, Bum. Well, now that I have gotten to know each other, I will give you advice, Bum. As Miss Jolene was saying, you'd better, Bum, obey Mr. Grubba's conditions. If you clear the conditions and win, you might fight in high-ranked foes, Bum! If you can't clear them, you, Bum, end up battling a low-ranked fighter, Bum! You can't climb the Bum ranks without fighting the bottom of the barrel, Bum! Yeah, my man's got, you know, speech issues. But he's got good advice sometimes. Not just sometimes, Bum. Advice is always useful, Bum. Probably next level up, you should upgrade flower points. Yeah, that would probably be for the best, because there's like a lot of badges I want to use, but at the same time, it's not going to do me much good using them if I've got no flower points to back them up. Right, man. Whatever. Anyway, this lean machine over here is Bandy Andy. Nice to meet you. I'm not in here too often, but if you see me around, say hi. Oh yeah, if you sleep in the bed over there, your HP and FP will fully recover.
It's not like the cushy bed in the champs room, though. It doesn't refill star power. Okay, cool. His last guy with the sweet purple kicks is known as Cleftor.
Ah, Cleftor no make friend with mustache.
Easy there, Clef Dog. Dude ain't the friendliest guy, but you get used to him. Anyway, that's the core minor league crew, man. You need something? Ask us. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You and me gotta eventually square off. Good luck, man.
Bombs? You want 'em? Sorry, Link. Wait, no, it's, lamp oil. Rope? Bombs? You want 'em? They're yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies. Sorry, Link. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little, richer.
So, is there any items in the lockers? You can open up these lockers, fun fact, if you didn't know. You can even jump in them. And in some of the other league rooms, there's items hidden inside them. I forget if there's any in the minor league, though. There is not. So we're not getting much help there. So we might as well just restore our stats and go for a fight. I think I will save, though, because it's been a while. And better safe than sorry in my book. Just gonna save real quick. Actually, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna use the... Thank you, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'm gonna be right back, I just have to use the bathroom real quick. But in the meantime, enjoy this fun technical difficulty screen I made, because I don't have a proper BRB screen. I'll be right back. Oof. Alright. I have returned. It's funny, on my way back I was thinking about, after Deltarune Chapter 2 came out, there was, I was in the grocery store, and I was down the vitamin aisle, and I saw a bottle of something, and I picked up the bottle, and I read what was on the label, and there was only one voice I could read it in, and I read it aloud. For all the world to hear. Unashamed of myself. Do you know what the bottle was? Do you know what those vitamins were? Potassium! Alright. I saved, right? Yeah. Well, boy, howdy, Gonzalez. Fixing for a fight, huh? Well, alrighty then. Now let me see here. Your next opponent will be... ranked 18 in the Glitz Pit, the KP Koopas. Now listen here, son. In this battle, I want you to avoid using your hammer. Not even once, son. I want to see how well you do when you ain't got something to beat a fella with. Now get up there and let's see some acrobatifying. Hey, dog. Looks like your next match is against me. Good luck, man, to the both of us. And I'm gonna get out Goombella, because I've never tattled this anime KP Koopa before. Gonzalez, match time. Follow me, bub. Yeah, nobody's gonna come for King K? Rude, but okay. Also, I don't know about you. Maybe I'm biased because yellow's my favorite color, but I think Koopas with yellow shells look really cool.
Ooh, banana.
For our next battle, we got the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Shell Machines of Doom. Yep, I'll fight to the finish with the KP Koopas. We aren't gonna lose to scrubs like you. Meet my peeps, Gonzalez. I told you we were gonna square off, and now it's on. I have no clue where I'm going with King K's voice. There's a lot of X-Nauts in the audience, so we can't use our hammer this fight. Oh, coin. I'm gonna take that. Thank you. Actually, I'll start out. No, I'll send out Goombella first, just so I can tattle the Paratroopa. That's a KP Paratroopa. It's a Koopa Paratroopa of a different color. Max HP is 4, attack is 2, and defense is 1. Its attacks are the same as your average garden variety Koopa Troopa. Or Paratroopa, rather. So just do the same thing as always. Stomp on it, flip it, and drop its defense to 0. My head bonk is pretty effective against it, too. Come on, let's get him! 1, 2, 3. Ow. That was a mistimed super guard. And now we can bonk him. 1 and 2. Yeah, Goombella was a good choice for this fight. Also, she does more damage now that she's been upgraded. Nice. And 2. That's a KP Koopa. It's a Koopa Troopa of a slightly different color. Max HP is 5, attack is 2, and defense is 1. Looks like its abilities are just like any other Koopa, so he ought to be a piece of cake. Don't go easy just because you know King K, Mario. That's what friends are for. There we go. Hammer was not used once. 1 star point. Nice. We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez. What'd you expect, huh? We rock. Here's your fight, money, Mr. Gonzalez. Jolene is so happy to be here. You received 4 coins. Mario's rank rose to 18. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going. Hey, way to hand down a... Hey, way to hand out a beatdown out there, man. You beat me straight up. Could swing the other way next time, though. You know what I'm saying? Slightly menacing. Also, you'll notice that Andy is gone now. And he should be sneaking around out in the hallway, waiting to dump some sweet, sweet exhibition on us. So where is he? Is he around this corner or is he around the next corner? He might actually not be here. King K, yeah? A King K rule? Maybe. I mean, that could be a King K rule reference. I mean, it's a possibility. There he is. Hey there, Gonzalez. How's it going? Me? I'm doing a little bit of research. Hey, speaking of which, ever heard of the 7 Wonders of the Glitz Pit? Yeah, this place has rumors and secrets and spades, but the 7 Wonders of the Glitz Pit are the most famous of the bunch. These things fascinate me, so I wander around doing research on them. Well, so how about it? Want to hear about the 7 Wonders or not? Sure. Let's see, which one do you want to hear about? The sealed wall. All of this is stuff that will become relevant in this chapter. They say there's a sealed wall in the minor league locker room. It's pretty easy to see if you ask me. It's got 2 big eyes and it's yellow. Some say the remains of fallen athletes are stored in there. The man-eating toilet. They say in one of the arena bathrooms, a man-eating toilet lurks. Some say that anyone who sees this toilet never sees anything again. I mean, they probably see one thing, but it's not nice or smells good.
It's called sewage.
Stairs of mystery. They say there's a room in the Glitz Pit with a second floor, but no stairs. They say no one's ever gone upstairs. And some say that groaning voices sometimes come from the second floor. A haunted boudoir. They say that the champion's room is haunted. Should I do him? You know what? Next thing I do, I voice him. I know how I'm gonna voice him. Some say if you keep still in the room, you'll hear voices whispering from nowhere. Some even say the voices are athletes who lost to the champion. Number 15, the spooky ring lights. My friend's friend's friend told me this one. He said he saw a strange light leaking under the ring doors when no one was there. He couldn't see inside since the doors were locked. I plan to investigate this myself. No disrespect to Chills. I just think his voice is really fun to do. I know this game had DK lore all along. Barrels and Rogueport, King K. Rool, and Blonde Ponytail. See? The connections are there. You gotta kind of squint to see them, but they're there. Let's see. The missing ones. They say sometimes fighters disappear for no reason, never to return. Some say that the very first champion, Prince Mush, was spirited away in this way. He watched a Studio Ghibli movie? I've actually never seen that movie myself. I've always heard it's really good. Oh, personally, Kiki's Delivery Service will always be my favorite. Grub is a strange one. His body's incredibly toned, and even though he's past 60, he must have some exceptional training regimen. Then there's the matter of Miss Jolene. They say she suddenly vanishes at times. Some say a fighter saw her go into the bathroom and waited for her to come out. But she never did. Maybe she saw the man-eating toilet. Maybe she is the man-eating toilet. You don't know. Huh? You think it's stranger that someone stalked out the bathroom? Good point. Yeah, Bandy Andy, I'm done talking to you now. Did I get the thing in here? I did not. So now we return to our room and we fiddle about for a little longer. Save. And that's not our locker room. Where am I going? Ow, my neck. Ow, that hurt. Welcome to the automated match reservation system. What is your command? Reserve a match. Well, boy, howdy, Gonzalez. Fixing for a fight, huh? Well, alrighty then. Let me just see here. Your next opponent will be... rank 17 in the Glitz Pit, the Pokey Triplets. Now listen, son, in this battle, I want you to avoid using any of them their special moves. I think the crowd's craving a nice, long battle at its simplest and finest. Now get in there and don't do a grandstanding. I'm actually going to alter my strategy a bit up for this. Or rather my badges. So we're going to see the badges we have equipped. I'm going to de-equip. Since I can't jump on these enemies, I'm going to de-equip my jumping badges. And Super Appeal, Charge, and Damage, Dodge, P. That way I can equip Partner Swap, or Quick Change rather, and I can re-equip one badge. I'll re-equip Multi-Bounce, that way I don't forget about it. And I'm going to quickly have a sleep, because this battle might be a little tough otherwise, because it's 3 Pokies, and I have to have Goombella out because I want to tattle them first. But then I want to quickly swap her out and then get Koops in so I can get Shell Shield up. Though Flurry is also a valid option. She might be useful in this battle.
For our next battle, we got the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Spiky Terror Triplets. Yep, a fight to the finish with the Pokey Triplets. We aren't going to lose to scrubs like you. Go ahead, touch us. It won't hurt too much. Get yourselves ready to battle!
Roll battle!
He has an earth tremor. That is very bad. I'm not happy about this. Really not happy about this. That's a Pokey. It's a cactus ghoul. See, this is interesting, right? This little detail here about Pokey that's established in this game and never again. That they're ghosts? It's a cactus ghoul. A ghoul, it's a ghost. That is never established, referenced, or mentioned in any other game except this one. I find that odd. That's a Pokey. It's a cactus ghoul that's got nasty spikes all over its body. Max HP is 4, attack is 3, and defense is 0. Look at those spines. Those would totally hurt. If you stomp on them, you'll regret it. Pokeys attack by lobbing parts of their bodies and by charging at you. They can even call friends in for help, so be quick about taking them out. So we've got problems with a capital T, which rhymes with P, which stands for pool. We got trouble in River City. So I am going to use... Oh, well, first things first, what am I doing? I want to get Koops out here. That's the whole purpose for fiddling with my items. I'm going to use the Dizzy Dial, and hopefully, if the middle Pokey uses his item, he'll use it on his pals and not on me. You missed? Please. Ooh, that's gonna knock Koops over, isn't it? You missed Mario, though. Ow. Okay, so not great, but not bad either. Actually, they're not as strong as I thought, so I don't need Shell Shield. I was worried they were gonna have a lot more HP than that. That's okay. Also, their dizzy animation is really fun of them swinging back and forth so, like, widely. That's neat. I like that. Battle solved. Or finished. Complete? I don't know. We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez. We won? Cool. Here's your fight, Mr. Gonzalez. You received 4 coins. Mario's rank rose to 17. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going. Hey, what's crackin', G-Man? Not much, King K. How are you? Wake up and smell the ashes. Listen, he said G-Man. I couldn't resist. You just finished beating down some poor fools or what? You look good. You looking good, man. The old King K wouldn't mind a little bit of your luck. Man, that'd be nice. Get in there, you. How many times do I have to tell you that room is absolutely off limits? If you want to remain on the fight roster, you must follow the rules. And don't think I haven't noticed you following me too. Stop that. It's creepy. If you don't obey the rules, we'll ban you from the Glitz Pit. Understood? Again, dude. Man, you're just a magnet for trouble. Sorry, King K. Didn't mean to bring Queen Nag in here. Don't sweat it, B-Money. Jolene can take that too and shove it up her nose. Why you always chasing that girl anyway, man? You got a little thing for her? Shut up, Kay. Now, if you folks pardon me, I must be off. restore our health and FP, and then we'll do another fight. I'm thinking we'll probably like do like 1 or 2 more fights, and then I think I'll head out for the night. Because it is getting late. It's almost 10 o'clock. So we'll do like 1 more.
Well, boy, howdy, Gonzalez, fixing for a fight, huh? Well, alrighty then. Let me just see here. Your next opponent will be rank 16 in the Glitz Pit, the Dead Bones. Now listen here, son. In this battle, I want you to avoid using any of them there flower points. Yeah, you heard me. Let's see how you do without none of them fancy pants moves. Now get in there and show me something, son.
Shoot, no flower points. Then Koops is probably our best option. The only other good option would be Flurry. But if it's just a bunch of dry bones, we don't have to worry about tattling anyone. And if it's a bunch of dry bones, I mean, we fought them 2 chapters ago anyway. They won't be that big of a deal.
For our next battle, we got the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Bone Banging Rockers. Yep, a fight to the finish with the Dead Bones.
Okay. We could do this.
We're going to take your skin off your bones. Get yourselves ready to battle!
That's a lot of Koopas. He's got an item. I don't want him to have that. Can't use FP. Ugh. And despite how annoying it can be, though, to have to limit the like the attacks and whatnot you can use in battle, I do actually really like that about the Glitz Pit. That I have a feeling the developers knew that just doing what, like, I think it's 26, 27 battles in a row with little to nothing else going on would have been really boring and repetitive. So they're like, hey, let's put some variables in the battles. Let's make it so you can't use your hammer, or can't jump, or can't do this, or can't do that. And I think it's, or have to do this certain amount of times. If you have to whatchamacallit, you have to do an appeal to the crowd, you know, things like that. I think that's really cool, and they really spice up the battles and make you have to change your strategy a lot for everything. In fact, I forgot to equip the other badges I had equipped from the previous fight. I'm gonna do that now because that fight was nowhere near as threatening as I thought it would be. Yeah, the Glitz Pit is generally a really fun chapter, and the battle mechanics in this game really shine here. It's fun to see how quickly you can get through the Glitz Pit and like really test yourself and see, okay, how fast can I do this? You know, what techniques do I know? What techniques don't I know? What can I not do in battles to get through this as quickly as possible while still abiding by the rules? Man, I heard you just knocked some blocks off. Not bad, Double G dog. You're the real deal, man. The realest I ever seen. Keep busting heads. And if anyone gives you lip, just tell him King K said to back it up. Bizzow! Ah! It hurts! Keep quiet. My foot! Oh, you're fine. Shut up. Apply pressure right here. Do we have a gag, maybe? Come on, get a grip, will ya? Mommy! Out of the way up there. Oof. Sounds like some poor sucker just earned himself a trip to the hospital. Hey, man, this is a brutal sport. Sometimes, you know, stuff happens. Yikes. I'll do one more fight. And then I do have some other things I'd like to get to doing tonight. So we'll do one more. Oh, and then there's actually something I'd like to show you guys. Before we end up for the night. Well, boy, howdy, Gonzalez fixing for a fight, huh? Alrighty then, let me just see here. Next opponent will be ranked 15 in the Glitz Pit, Spike Storm. Now listen, son, in this battle, I want you to avoid using your jump. Well, this is going to be a fun battle. No jumping whatsoever. I want to see a pure test of power without none of that flouncing around. You got me? Now get up there and hand out a whippet or two. So I'm going to get out Goombella because I haven't tattled these enemies yet. So we're going to be fighting a Lakitu and some Buzzy Beetles. So that'll be fun. I have these teams pretty well memorized. Again, I've played this game like a million times, so. I should really speedrun this game one day. Maybe I'll do that eventually. I know they figured out Palace Skip finally, so maybe I will. For our next battle, we got the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Midnight Spike Bombers. Yep, it's a fight to the finish with Spike Storm. We're not going to lose to scrubs like you.
We're gonna spike bomb you into submission, punks.
Get ready to battle. I screwed up that line. That's okay. I'm going to read that line 15 more times, and nobody's really going to care. Forget to re-equip those badges. That's good. So we're going to start with Lakitu, because I want to get him out of the way first. Because he can be obnoxious. I can't jump. Fiddlesticks. That's a Lakitu. It's a member of the Koopa clan and rides on clouds. Max HP is 5, attack is 2, and defense is 0. It attacks by throwing spiny eggs. If you stomp on it when it's holding up a spiny egg, you'll take damage, so don't do that. Spiny eggs slowly hatch into spinies, so beat the Lakitu before fighting the spinies. See, she knew my strategy. Oh, this book doesn't answer my real question. Where does it keep all those spiny eggs? That's a good question. Part of me thinks I don't want to know the answer. That shouldn't kill them right now. Oh! See, this is why this battle can get kind of annoying, because if that Lakitu is in the air and is holding a spiny egg over his head, you literally can do nothing to him. You can't jump on him, you can't hammer him, you have to use special moves or one of your partners. That's a spiny. Basically, a spike-covered Koopa. Ugh, it looks painful. Max HP is 3, attack is 3, and defense is 3. Very well-rounded stats. These things have such high defense that you can't even hurt them when they roll up. So, when they go back to normal, do all the damage you can, and make it quick. If you flip them over, that defense of theirs drops to 0. That's the time to take them out. Jumping on them is just plain stupid, so try to use a POW block or something, or some other items. I am instead going to use Earth Tremor, because I can hit the Lakitu with this. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's a wrap. We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez. See, no biggie. Here's your fight, Mr. Gonzalez. You received 5 coins. Mario's rank rose to 15. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going. Hey man, check this out. I heard the hot dog stand outside's got a new menu item. Yeah, it sounds like it's some crazy hot dog made with an egg from a southern island. Some fool was even saying the hot dogs will help you win fights. You ought to snack out on one. Actually, you know what? This is the perfect spot to leave off for the night. I'm gonna go get the egg, and then I think that'll be a good spot to close out on 1,000 Year Door. Oh, get the egg. Spoilers. Duh. Oh well. Yeah, so we're gonna mosey on outside. We're gonna have a look. Oh boy. Oh boy, what's going on here? We got a mob. Over here! I'm not saying that. Ouch, watch it, Putchy.
Everyone wants a piece of the rock. It's a tough life. Here's a little free advice. Try to be me. Yeah, because everybody loves to rock.
So, Rock Hawk's got all these fans, right? He's got all these people crowding around. Again, hey guys, look at how many sprites I can put on screen. Much like the dry bones or the dull bones in Hooktail's Castle, You can do away with them. Let's see.
Huh? Greg Gonzalez, you're a minor leaguer. Your name was great.
Mr. Carrot.
Move aside, you wannabe. My camera settings can't process minor leaguers.
So here's what we can do to get rid of this crowd real quick and easy. I'm gonna get that egg. You betcha I'm gonna get that egg. So we can just like get Flurry and there we go. Just do away with you. You don't need to be here. This is too crowded. Haven't you people ever heard of personal space? Social distancing, what's that? Let's get rid of you and you. This is a long and laborious process. This is a lot harder to do than I remember it being as a kid. Though they do all continue to crowd around Rockhawk, so you can get rid of them pretty easily. Also, that's interesting. I just realized these are normal Lakitus? As in, like, the enemy kind of Lakitus? Mario goes on a mass rampage. He really does. Maybe game theory was right all along. Mario really is a psychopath. These are just regular Lakitus, not like the typical NPC Lakitus, which I find funny. There we go. You know, we'll keep one Toad. Keep one. Oh, you actually have to get rid of all of them. Okay.
Hey, you! That ain't cool. Don't beat up on my fans just because you ain't got some.
So yeah. Actually, let's... You know what? We're not going to get a chance to do this again until later, so... the champ, Rockhawk. He sure has the star quality you'd expect from a champ. But know what? Who cares? Everybody knows you're going to be the next champ. Thank you, Goombella. I appreciate the vote of confidence. No. Bad, very bad. Behave yourself, egg. I don't remember the voice I gave Hoggle. I'm going to make him Porky Pig.
No, Dad, come back. Help, my imported egg escaped. Somebody, catch it.
He's Porky Pig now. I wanted to do a Porky Pig voice, so he's going to be Porky Pig. Look at his little feet. Look at him go. Look at him go. That's not supposed to look like that. Oh, thank you, Legit GameCube. You're wonderful. I just have to stand in the right spot to touch the egg. Touch the egg. Touch it, I say. Wait for him. There we go. Oh, dude. Come here. Come here. There we go.
Oh, most awfully bad. Come down from there, bad egg. How am I supposed to get it now? Fly there? You don't just stand there with your mustache. Find a way to get up there.
It has gone to sleep. Oh, hey, the Traveling Sisters 3 are here. I don't think they were here earlier. So now we gotta hop up here. Get on here. Oh, didn't need for that dialogue. Go to... Oh! Wide Mario. That was weird. Never seen that. What? Did I have it? What? Huh? That was strange. Well, at least he's not wide this time. There we go. Huh? Do you hear that, Mario? You want to help us? You want us to help you, little Eggy Weggy? Oh, it's adorable. What should we do, Mario? Help the little guy. I love how the other option is, let there be hot dogs! I am totally with you on this one, Mario. We'll let you go, little buddy. Is that okay with you too, Mr. Hot Dog Stand Guy?
Well, fine. Most people don't like eating stuff that jumps all over the place anyway.
Massive plane. Enormous. Awesome. Did you hear that, little Eggy Weggy? You're free. See you around. Huh? What is it now, Eggy? You want to follow us? Is that it? I'm pretty sure our little egg buddy here wants to hang out with us. Do we let him? No, jumping eggs bug me.
Okie dokie, it's gonna follow us. You hear that, little guy? Just make sure not to get in our way, okay?
The egg has joined your party. So I think we're gonna leave off on Thousand Year Door here for the night, because we made some good progress. We kind of dilly-dallied near the end, near the beginning for getting into Chapter 3, but now that we're in it, we are in it, and we have acquired egg. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up on Thousand Year Door there for the night. And before I go, there's actually something I want to show you guys that I've been working on. First I'm gonna have to boot up this. So I've been working on, for a week now, I've been working on a custom character mod for Sonic Roboblast 2 Kart. And it's almost done. I just have to record dialogue for it, and then it'll be finished. And I thought, hey, why not show that off? I think it'd be cool. Let me just adjust the video settings real quick so that I can actually see it on screen. There we go. Whoop. And make sure I can get that up in OBS. Is it on screen? It is on screen. Okay, good. Fun stream. Oh, I'm not going just yet. But if you're going, have a great night. So let me just show you guys this real quick. Make sure this is on screen. So again, I've been working on a custom character for this game, and it's coming out really nicely. I finished all the sprites this week, and I just have to record voice clips for it. But I figured I would show it off. And so this is Sherwood the Fox. He's a shameless self-insert OC of myself. And he drives a little Volkswagen Beetle, again, like myself. And I'm quite happy with how it turned out. You know what? I'm going to actually go to... don't know what that is. Christy Jenkins, I hope you're a real person. That is a very odd thing you just typed in chat. If you're a real person, I'm really sorry for calling you a fake person. But that seems like something that a fake person would say. So please, don't send any links. And if she does, nobody click them. So this is Sherwood the Fox. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. I just have to record dialogue for this. I was thinking about doing that tonight, but I decided against it. I'll do it tomorrow. And yeah. And so I was working on this like all week, this past week, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I did all the sprites. I sketched them first on paper, and then I did them digitally in Fire Alpaca, and I'm really happy with how they turned out. You'll note that the voice is currently Sonic, because that's just when like you make a custom character, that's the default voice is Sonic. So that's the last thing I have to do now, because I've got the sprites done, I've got the like actual character stats finished, and now I just have to do the voice lines, which are gonna be fun, and I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow night. I was thinking of doing that tonight on stream, but it's kind of late, and I've got some other things I'd like to work on first. And I like to, since I've done so much reading and whatnot tonight, I'd actually like to wait until tomorrow, so that my voice is a little fresher and less worn out from all this fun Paper Mario and Rock Hawk and whatnot. And I just want to finish the race because there's one last spray. Oh yeah, I can show him from the front too. Look at him. Woo. Yeah. It's very hard to drive this way, but yeah. Whoop. I'm off course. Oh. But yeah, so I'll just finish up this race and then we'll get going. But I do want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. This was a really fun stream. I really enjoyed doing Paper Mario tonight. I wasn't really sure whether or not I would stream tonight, but then I did, and I'm glad I did because it was really fun. Amazing. I should see what Jay say. I should really try this game and make my own characters. Yeah, it's a fairly simple process. There are some funny things you have to do with like color palettes. Where like you have to start a character off as a specific green color palette so that their colors can change, but it is fun. There's a little victory sign. It's a really fun process, and it's a really fun game, and it's very simple and very easy making characters for this. But yeah, so I just wanted to show that off real quick before I ended out for the night. So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. This was a really fun stream, and I really enjoyed this. I had a great time. I hope you guys all had a great time. And yeah, I'll definitely when I finish Sherwood, when I finish his voice clips, I'll definitely show it off on the next stream. Maybe I'll even, if I can like get him like on a server or something. I don't think I will be able to, but if I can like ask someone who runs the server, like, hey, can I have my character on the server, and they say yes, then maybe I'll even do an SRB2 card stream, and I'll play as him, or even just I'll do some time attack and it'll be fun. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Probably won't be a stream next week. I know I've been doing this pretty regularly every week. Probably won't be one next week because I'm going on a little weekend trip next week, so I won't actually be here next Friday night. But nonetheless, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed night. Have a great night. Enjoy the sleep. And as they say in show business, that's all, folks.